know who put the city on. Came back through road, they Peter, so I'm really on.
Bro, why you not bobbing your head, bro? It's banging.
Fall Off by J. Cole is better than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I think it's better than Scorpion, so both are double albums. And to dive into those catalogs, I think it's better than GNX. I think it's better than Damn. I think it's better than More Life. I think it's better than CLB. You're not stopping me so far. This is getting crazy, bro.
Yo, somebody get Cole on the horn, tell him let's get it on, and we could battle on Forest Hill Drive outside on the lawn. Shit, I even let the judges be some old crackheads that used to smoke with his mom. This nigga sitting on top of the house, looking goofy, half black, half white. I just call him Snoopy.
The Fall Off, a double album made with intentions to be my last, brings the concept of my first project full circle. Disc 29 tells the story of me returning to my hometown at the age of 29, a decade after moving to New York, accomplishing what would have seemed impossible to most. I was at the crossroads with the three loves of my life: my woman, my craft, and my city. Disc 39 gives insight into my mindset during a similar trip home, this time as a 39-year-old man, older and a little closer to peace. The Fall Off is supposed to be J. Cole's final album, his retirement album, everything that he's wanted to say in one final project. An album that has taken a decade for him to create. So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly with this project. Let's start off with the good. Him outsourcing some of the production really helped this project. Like T-Minus went crazy on 2-6 and Poor Thing. Alchemist on Bunts Road Blues was in his bag. And for J. Cole, I loved that he used like Nas's old school flow on Safety. I liked how he took risk with his tone and vocals on songs like Run a Train and being vulnerable with his singing. Like, I didn't know that he was able to do that and had that in him. Him sampling and interloping, Outkast, Boosie, Trillville, and T.I., it's just a gentle reminder that J. Cole is a Southern rapper. Say what you will, but North Carolina is part of the South. He also showed out with his storytelling skill, which is arguably his best feat. Like on Man Up Above and Safety, like J. Cole is one of the best storytelling rappers of all time. The bad. This album is too long. It's just way too long. And it's too long to not have any feature verses to break up the monotony that is J. Cole's, style, flow, concepts, voice, just anything. There's just nothing to break up the sound of J. Cole droning on and on for songs at a time by himself. Like, you could cut off 5 songs from this album, and this album is a lot better. And by far, disc 1 better than disc 2. No question. And can we enough with the cringy I have a white mom and I'm mixed. You're starting to look like Logic with a wig on. Now let's get to the ugly. For you to be repping North Carolina so heavy on your quote-unquote final album and having P.D. Pablo on your album but no beats from Ninth Wonder, no verse from Rhapsody, that's a loud admission. Very loud. It almost feels like you're running from competition again. Speaking of running from competition, dissing a local no-name rapper, it's corny. I tried to go back and forth in my head about it, well, the guy called his mom a crackhead. He said he wasn't real, all this other stuff. And, you're a bigger star now, so you can kind of shit on him and no one can say nothing. But it's corny. It's corny. And then rapping about Biggie and Pac and their beef while ignoring your own, it's just nasty. It's nasty. J. Cole doing a double disc album makes it hard not to think of other double albums like The Blueprint 2, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, The Underground Kings, Street's Disciple, Forever is a Mighty Long Time, All Eyes on Me, Life After Death, Wu-Tang Forever. There's so many great double disc albums. And if we're going to be honest, where does The Fall Off land within those albums that I named? How many of those albums does this album reached that standard of, if I'm being honest, maybe 2, and that's me being generous. And when we're also talking about retirement albums, you can't help but think of the Black Album. Do you think the Fall Off feels like a retirement album the way the Black Album did? Be honest with yourself. I don't want to come off like a J. Cole hater. I'm not a J. Cole hater. I am a fan of J. Cole. I have paid my hard-earned money to see J. Cole. But if we're going to be honest about him, J. Cole is really the middle child. Emphasis on mid.
Thanks for watching, babe. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.
You made it this far. If you have not liked the video at this point, what are you waiting for? Just like the video. Hit the like button right now. I'm talking to you. Make sure you like the video and subscribe and drop a comment. All that stuff. This is a threat. Not a threat, a warning. But it could be a threat. Just do it.